Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh. Dear students of class 10th, today we are going to discuss the group 2 hormones, which we classify the hormones on the basis of mechanism of action. Earlier we discussed about the group 1 hormones, and today we are going to discuss the group 2 hormones. Group 2 hormones. As I told you about the group first hormones are those hormones whose receptors are present inside the cells, that is intracellular receptors or internuclear receptors. Here group 2 hormones, these are those hormones whose receptors are present on the surface of cell membrane or on the cell surface. On the base of this, group 2 hormones are those whose receptors are present on the surface of cell membrane or on the cell surface, on the surface of the cell. These hormones cannot pass through the cell membrane because they are not lipophilic in nature. As earlier, group first hormones are lipophilic in nature. These are not. No lipophilic in nature. These are not lipophilic in nature, so they cannot pass the bilipid layer membrane of the cell. The action of mechanism or the mechanism of action is through second messenger, In group first hormones, the mechanism of action was not mediated by the second messenger. It was carried by the transport molecules, then it was taken to the specific target organ where they have to carry out the physiological functions. Here what happens, there is the mediation by the second messenger. When it is received by the receptor, then some enzymes get activated that forms the second messenger, and second messenger activates various other enzymes which trigger out the reaction in order to so that hormone will bring the physiological effect inside the body of an animal. These have short half-life. Group first hormones having the long half-life, they have short half-life which ranges from minutes to seconds. So what we have learned, group 2 hormones on the basis of classification contain the receptors which are present on the surface of the cell membrane. They are not inside the cells, they are on the surface of the cells. These hormones cannot pass through the bilipid layer of the cell membrane because they are lipophilic in nature. Not lipophilic in nature. The action of mechanism or the mechanism of action is through mediating by the second messenger. Second messenger carries the hormone, then triggers out some of the cascade effect. After that, physiological effect is observed in the animal, in the body of an animal. And these group 2 hormones have short half-life, that is, they range from minutes to seconds. That is, these in this very group there are some hormones who are quick acting hormones. When they are released, they are going to make their effect. And transport molecule is not required. Transport molecules are not required in group 2 hormones, and transport molecules are not required in this group. In this group, transport molecules are not required. So what we have learned, group second hormones whose receptors are present on the surface of the cell membrane or on the cell surface. No, these are not lipophilic in nature, so that they can pass the bilateral layer of the cell membrane. The action of the mechanism is through second messenger. They generally have short half-life period, that is which ranges from minutes to seconds, and transport molecules are not required in case of group second hormones. Group second molecules are further divided into following subgroups. So what we have learned that group second hormones are those hormones whose receptors are present on the surface of the cell membrane. They are not lipophilic in nature, that is why they cannot pass through the cell membrane bilateral layer. These hormones, the mechanism of action is generally by the formation of second messenger, and these hormones have short life period, that is ranging from minutes to seconds, and moreover they do not carry the transport molecules, or they do not require the transport molecules. This very group is further divided into following subgroups, that is group second A, group second B, group second C, and group second D. It is based on the formation mechanism of action or formation of the second messenger. Actually, what are the second messengers? Which elements are going to act as a second messenger? In group A, second messenger is cyclic AMP. In group second A, the second messenger is cyclic AMP. Cyclic AMP means adenosine monophosphate. Adenosine monophosphate. And some examples are, later I will give details of these very groups. We will take some examples. In group second, cyclic AMP, second messenger. When second messenger is cyclic AMP, that is cyclic AMP is adenosine monophosphate. And some examples are adrenaline, glucagon, follicle stimulating hormone. I will write H. So whole abbreviation will be FSH. Follicle stimulating hormone, luteinizing hormone, the abbreviation will be LH. You have to remember this: follicle stimulating hormone, luteinizing hormone. Then another example, here we will write another example: melanocyte stimulating hormone. Melanocyte stimulating hormone. The example will be MSH. Later when we will discuss the glands, at that very point I will write only these abbreviations, not the full name of the hormone. Melanocyte stimulating hormone, adrenocorticotropic hormone. Adrenocorticotropic hormone, that is ACTH. Adrenocorticotropic hormone. Calcitonin, and somatostatin. These are some of the hormones which are included in the group A. Group second A, that is where second messenger is cyclic AMP. AMP means adenosine monophosphate, and these are some of hormones: adeline, glucagon, FSH, follicle stimulating hormone, LH, luteinizing hormone, melanocyte stimulating hormone. These are some examples: adenocorticotropic hormone, calcitonin, and somatostatin. These are some of the examples when hormones form second messenger as cyclic AMP. Now the group 2. Now the group 2B. Group 2B. Group 2B, where second messenger is cyclic GMP. Cyclic GMP. What was AMP? AMP was adenosine monophosphate. What is GMP? It is gynosine. Yes, monophosphate. Very good. Monophosphate. What is gynosine monophosphate? It is a cyclic GMP which act as second messenger. And some of the examples of cyclic GMP are nitric oxide, and atrial natriuretic factor. Atrial natriuretic factor, it is that very hormone which is secreted by the walls of the heart. So these two hormones, the second messenger is GMP, that is gynosine monophosphate, and by using gynosine monophosphate as a second messenger, these two hormones are going to bring the physiological effects in the body. Then another is group 2C. Group 2C. Group 2C, the second messenger is calcium. Group 2C, the second messenger is calcium or phosphatidyliniostol, STIOL. Phosphatidyliniostol, simply abbreviated as PI. Phosphatidyliniostol. So group C hormone, group second and category subgroup is third, in which the second messenger is calcium or phosphatidyliniostol. It includes the following hormones, in which calcium or phosphatidyliniostol are acting as a second messenger in order to bring the physiological effects by these hormones. Some of the hormones are gonadotropin releasing hormone. Gonadotropin or tropic releasing, I will write it H. H means hormone. So abbreviation is GnRH. Gonadotropin releasing hormone. Second example is, I will write here. Second example is cholecystokinin. Cholecystokinin, in which the second messenger is calcium or phosphatidyliniostol. Then is gastrin. Gastrin is another hormone. Then is muscarinic acetylcholine. Muscarinic acetylcholine. Then is platelet growth derivative factor. Platelet is a kind of hormone. Platelet growth derivative factor. And we will take one more example, that is alpha-1 catecholaminase. Alpha-1 catecholaminase. This was group second C. Group second C. in which the second messenger was calcium and phosphatidylenosterol. And then is the last group, that is group second and D. Here the second messenger is kinase or phosphatase cascade. Phosphatase cascade. Some of the examples are growth hormone, prolactin, insulin. Some of the hormones are where second messenger is kinase, phosphatase cascade, or the examples are growth hormone, prolactin, insulin, and epidermal growth factor. You have to also you have to only take the concept, otherwise it may help in the higher classes. So what we have discussed, the group 2D, the second messengers are kinase and phosphatase cascade. It includes the hormones growth hormone, prolactin hormone, insulin hormone, epidermal growth factor. So we have discussed the classification of hormones on the basis of mechanism of action. So on the basis of this, hormones have been classified into groups: group 1 hormone and group 2 hormones. Group 1 hormones are those hormones whose receptors are present inside the cells or inside the nucleus. These hormones have a long half-life period. And these hormones does not require the second messenger for the mechanism of action. These hormones require the transport molecules. Then this group second, these are those hormones whose receptors are present on the surface of the cells because they are not lipophilic in nature. The mechanism of action is generally through by formation of second messenger. Important point is group second hormones, the mechanism of action is due to by the formation of second messenger, and they does not require the transport molecules. Then the group 2 hormones are further divided into many categories: group A, group B, A, B, C, and D. It depends upon, this classification depends upon the what is the actually the second messenger. So there are different types of second messengers. In first case, we saw the second messenger was that cyclic AMP, adenosine monophosphate. In second case was cyclic GMP, gynosine monophosphate. In third case, this was the calcium or phosphatidylenosterol act as a second messenger. And the third, last one was kinase and phosphatase cascade, which acts as second messenger. And the following hormones are going to make the physiological effect in the body through kinase or phosphatase cascade, that is growth hormones, prolactin, insulin, epidermal growth factor. Already cited the example of each and every category. So hope you understood that. Thank you very much. Salam alaikum.